I really enjoyed Monica Area's TED Talk, A Small Country with Big Ideas to Get Rid of Fossil Fuels. Area asked a really important question, and a question that's asked a lot in today's society, and that's how we can build a society without fossil fuels. During her talk, Area used her native country of Costa Rica as an example of a positive action on environmental protection, somebody who's done it right. Araya is of the opinion that developing countries like Costa Rica must take the lead and set an example of operating without fossil fuels that harm people. Araya asserts that, of course, it will not be easy, as we are just constantly talking about in this and fighting this, but that in order to move forward, countries must redefine transportation and urbanization without the use of fossil fuels. She asserts that public transportation is one of the main issues and that it has to be cleaner and dignifying. She believes that our generation must embrace this change within the transportation system specifically, and that this transportation system that uses the normal use of fossil fuels is just unacceptable, and that it's time that everyone accepts that the use of fossil fuels just simply must end. In her conclusion, Araya says that her country and other countries, specifically developing countries, must lead by example for the sake of those that are living in it and those that are yet to be born, and just pretty much just for the sake of those around us. One aspect of the chapter that really stuck out to me, it's really basic, but it's just very basic argumentation, but it goes really along nicely with Araya's talk, and that aspect falls on page 259 under the Development of Political Claims heading. The text states that initially political claims are vague, but they become more specific as argumentation develops. This idea is very relevant in the TED Talk because Araya makes claims about fossil fuels at the beginning that are very vague, but then she, of course, as the talk goes on, gets more specific, and as the talk went on, she uses great points and examples. Being from Costa Rica, she was able to do that very clearly. With that being said, I would rate her talk a 9 out of 10. It was a little bit difficult to understand her accent, but that's just because I'm not used to hearing it. I just had to focus a little bit more, but you can tell she's a very intelligent woman and is very passionate about what she's talking about. Also, being from Costa Rica really helped her with her examples and her argument, and I just thought it was a really nice thing and really made a lot of sense to me.